What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Carcaster YouTube channel. It's been a while, but we're back finally. Been busy with work and whatnot. Over the time that I haven't been posting anything, I was getting some parts for my truck, and I came across a lady whose husband unfortunately passed away, and she was selling all of his parts and all of his old trucks, and they're all square bodies. So I ended up buying them all. Bought everything, trucks, parts, everything that's square body related. So today we're going to start there's square body right there. Today we're going to start to get those trucks and bring them back. Deals are already done, already paid for. Now he's got to go get them. So my dad and my Uncle John are on their way down. They'll be down here tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to hit it hard and start getting all these trucks out of here. We're going to try and get, there's 2 quad cabs I bought. One's a factory four-wheel drive, and one is a 2-wheel drive, both dualies. Going to try and get the 2-wheel drive truck out of there tonight. So I brought rims and tires to put on it so that I can get it onto the trailer, because the rims and tires are on it. They're pretty nice factory aluminum rims on it, so I don't want to mess those up. So yeah, here we go. Don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do, just because it is at this lady's house, and I want to respect her privacy, and I don't want to have a phone all in her face. But I'll see what I can do. And but yeah, so here we go. Got it all loaded up. It's on the wrong way, but we're not going too far, so we should be all right. So about a 20-minute drive on back roads. We'll be all right. What's going on, everybody? It's been a couple days. I ended up getting going Saturday and getting the rest of the as much of the parts that we could get. We didn't want to film there. We wanted to respect their privacy, so we didn't film any of it. But now that we got it back here at the house, we can show you what we got. So it came with this truck, which I'll show you here in a second. 2-wheel drive 91 454, just a Cheyenne, nothing crazy. It is an AC truck. Came with these 3 cabs. This truck also has a matching bed that I still have to go back and get. There's still at the outer house. There's still a whole another truck and trailer, load, bed full of parts, and another trailer full of parts that I have to go back and get. But all these cabs have been sitting for a very long time. And they are pretty decent. They look rough. They'll clean up nice though, but good for parts. This one has a hydraulic pedal box in it. Also has a Hydro Boost in it. This one doesn't have a Hydro Boost. One of them has a Hydro Boost pedal box I'll be using for my truck. So there's a lot of good things on them. This one, the dash rotted out. The roof had a hole in the roof, and it rotted out the rotted out the roof up here, and it somehow rotted out the dashboard. Don't know what's up with that, but you know, we'll see what we can do about that. But the rockers are still good on them, and it's hard to tell, but the rockers are still good on most of them. This cab is the worst out of all of them, but it's way better than the cab over there on that truck. So we're gonna be fixing this cab and probably putting it on that truck. That's way down the road though. I mean, very long time down the road. We got to finish one project we started already. Yeah, non-AC cab, just a simple work truck as work truck gets. It is rotted out right here, pretty good, but the inner rockers are still good on it, so that's a bonus. Normally they rot out right here. I'll show you on that truck right there. They rot out on these channels from the roof. That's all good on it. You know, it's not bad. So there's a lot of parts here. It's just now I just gotta figure out what to do with them. Obviously this cab's gonna get fixed. I'm not sure what entails for these two. This truck has a title for it, that cab, so potentially could build another truck with the parts that are just still at the house that go to this truck. Had to cut the fenders off of this, unfortunately. They were already cut. Somebody had 44s on it, so they were already junk anyways. But this truck was glued into the ground with vines. It was entangled in vines everywhere. You can see it growing up between the fenders. You know, there's can't get the door open, but this was sitting in the weeds. I have a picture of it. I'll throw it up. And yeah, this truck was in the weeds. This truck was also, this one was just sitting on the ground, and this one, I think the only thing that saved it was sitting on top of another bed. So we were able to just winch it right up onto the trailer. Got a whole truckload of parts here, just you name it. I mean, dash pieces, came with inner rockers for that quad cab, but they're pretty rough looking, so don't think we'll be using those. But good core support that's off of that cab on the front, and just parts on parts on parts. Here's the other truck that we got. It's a 86 factory 1-ton 4-wheel drive, and somebody put a narrow dually axle in it. We take the outer tire off to get on the trailer. Also got a MP205 high boy divorced transfer case and a Dana 60 kingpin front axle. I mean, there's just so many parts. This cab is pretty well spent. Doors are pretty much gone. So that's unfortunate. As you can see here, how they rot out, right? They rot out on this pillar. It's even worse on the passenger side. They've been sitting. They've a bunch of parts and stuff in them. Got to get them all cleaned out. This truck is for my dad, and I think it was a little bit worse than he was expecting, but really you buy it for the frame, for the drivetrain. It has a good bed on it, so really it needs a cab and a driver's front fender, and this truck is ready to go. We didn't film it, but we did hook a battery up to it and poured some fuel down the carb, and it started. It ran. So probably gonna go through this one, do a couple videos on it, just do the bare minimum. Maybe throw some brake pads on the front and place all the rubber lines on it and drive it home. It's the plan. It's about a 5.5, 6 hour drive back up to PA. So, gonna drive him home and, you know, see if it makes it. Most worst happens, it breaks down. Has to get put on a trailer. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'd like to do. Gonna be, you can tell this truck has been worked pretty hard over the years here. So I'll get some new ground wires for it, pressure wash all this out just to make it easier, I guess. Yeah, this truck did start. The slave cylinder's blown out on it from it sitting. It went bad, unfortunately. Same thing that happened to that truck. I didn't film anything in that truck. I just was so excited to work on it and you know, get it running that I just did it. Still need only half of it's washed, and unfortunately I did on the way home. The chain and binder flipped up and crushed the passenger door, so work on straightening that out a little bit. Eventually it'll get restored, but that's way down the road. Yeah, so it's just a small block, also equipped with a millennial anti-theft device, otherwise known as a manual. Both SM465 trucks, carbureted. This truck is just a single tank truck, not a dual tank. What else? Also just a crank window. I mean, nothing special. Show you right here. This pillar is just gone. I mean, gone. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, we're gonna restore it and make it a pretty badass truck. It was some type of construction vehicle at one point. I mean, it's even got the orange, like almost DOT, you know, state DOT orange on it. So it has this beefy bumper on it. It's a pretty stout bumper. Probably end up cutting it right there, welding a cap on it, and that'll be that. Bed is in pretty good shape. There's a bunch of stuff in here that needs to be thrown out. This trailer axle right here, garbage, we don't need that. What else? Came with a couple rear sliders also. And we just got a ton of parts. Everything that we could grab that was Squarebody was included in the deal. So it's awesome. Spare kingpin, doesn't have the axles, but you know, you can get those, not a big deal. What else here? Yeah, let's go check out the other truck. And notice these doors are shot, so this truck's gonna need doors, 4 doors and a cab, and some front fenders. This should clean up and look way better. Looks pretty rough sitting in the yard right now. It's been sitting, it was parked there in the trees. So, I mean, what do you expect? But we'll get it, at least looking presentable so I can sit here. And then we'll get, I'll get a slave cylinder ordered for it, and all the rubber lines that we need for it. And that should be it. And then we'll make sure the brake lines are good and throw some filters on it, fuel in it, and drive it home. So now on to the 91. This truck is a big block, also a manual. This is about as factory gets. Still has R12 in the system, hasn't been converted yet, and unfortunately it does need charge. So I don't know if we'll switch that over to the newer Freon or not. We'll see. Did get it running. Like I said, the slave cylinder was blown out. Truck was originally white. Somebody's been repainted. It's like almost a cream color. Might be a little bit hard to tell on camera. See now. Yeah, like I said, the chain and binder flipped up on the way home and crushed the door, unfortunately. All of this truck is the worst of it. It's right here on this this cab corner, and this is nothing. Let's see. Has a sketchy fifth wheel in it, old school. I wouldn't tell anything with that. Gonna need a tailgate, which I have the tailgate from my truck in there. I might throw on just because it looks a little bit better. As you can see, I haven't washed this side. Still as it sits. I did wash right here just so that I could mount the toolbox last night. But has aluminum rims, not Alcoas or anything. They're actually Ford rims with a hub-centric ring in there to get all to line up. So I'm very happy with this truck. Very nice, clean truck, perfect for a restoration. Whether it stays two-wheel drive or gets converted to four-wheel drive, I don't know yet. My uncle's restoring a quad cab that was converted, so we kind of have an idea where to drill for the leaf springs, to put the leaf springs on it. Also can measure off of that truck now, so it'd be pretty easy to throw that Dana 60 in this. But it's a lot of work, and this is pretty much just a driver. You can breathe on the key. It starts. Wrong key here. Takes a second, and then it doesn't even have FM radio, and this is as bare bones gets. It does have a dual tank in it, which is nice. Be able to take this one shot pretty much wherever I want to go, hopefully. It's just got glass packs on it. I'm sorry, cherry bombs on it. It's a very just simple driver truck. You know, so you're gonna enjoy it, drive it, and use it. So probably use this to run back and forth to PA, because this truck, I was on Saturday, Friday night, I went and I got this truck by myself, just because I knew it would roll easy. It hadn't been sitting, was sitting for about 4 years, so I figured I can get that by myself. So I ended up coming along and that on a trailer. It was absolutely miserable. It took me 4 hours. So by the time I had to pull the rear dualies off of it and get it all set up to even get on the trailer, I took the front tires off because I didn't want to mess up the rims, and then hooking up come-alongs, and then trying to maneuver this truck and trailer through the tight spot to get it all hooked up, and I ended up having to put it on backwards. It was just miserable. But anyways, this truck is now having transmission problems. This will be the 5th transmission that's put in this truck. This is pretty much done. I don't trust it to go to the store to get a carton of milk. So for now, we're gonna focus our attention on these trucks. Just for these next couple weeks, I want to get this truck ready to go. I want to replace the rubber lines on that as well, just out of peace of mind. The brakes are still kind of touchy, so I think it's having a hard time releasing. But yeah, then we'll get back onto the 2500, the single cab. But now we're gonna get this thing pulled over, finish getting it all cleaned up, finish washing this side, make it look pretty good, and we're gonna get the trailer parked next to that truck, and then the hose will reach. I might even go as far as trying to clean up that truck over there, just to make it look like, so it doesn't look like that. It looks pretty bad, you know. It's bad enough that I have a truck there, one right here, and one torn apart in the garage, and 3 more cabs and parts everywhere. You know, these trucks are addicting. So yeah, let's get this truck pulled over, get it all cleaned up, and then we'll get the trailer parked, and maybe see about pulling that truck out and pulling it up and getting some of the dirt off it. So let's get to it. All right, that's gonna do it for this truck for right now. Just wanted to get it looking a little bit more presentable, getting the moss off of it. There's still some dirt in the cowl and stuff. Got to pull the cowl panel off to get the wipers off. So do that another day. I just wanted to get it looking better. Hit it with a pressure washer next time I wash it. I just don't need to go out and get one, and I don't feel like going anywhere today. So it's good enough for now. Now we're gonna get this trailer moved over next to that truck, the other quad cab, and I guess we'll start getting that one. I guess we'll start working on cleaning that one up. That one's just gonna get a brush straight to the paint. There's no saving that truck, the paint on that thing. This at least looks halfway decent. That though, degreaser and nice coarse brush straight to the paint. So, all right, let's get to it. All right, that's gonna about do it for today. Got this truck cleaned up, looks 10 times better, a lot more presentable to be sitting in the yard. At least it doesn't look too rough sitting now. Just a quick wash. So, have to pick up pressure washer and get it a little bit better. As you can see, the cab is pretty rough on it. So, bought it just for the frame, for the drivetrain. So, but yeah. That's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna get this pulled back, get the cabs, get the trailer parked with the cabs, and that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, and a lot more to come on this truck. Like I said, we're gonna be driving it back to PA, so get some parts on order and work on getting this thing back. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you later.